Lessons learned. Hi, I am Candy. As a soon-to-be empty nester, I share my camping journey with you, finding ways to bring some sunshine into life and nourish my soul since the home front has quieted down so much. My hope is that you are inspired to find ways to bring sunshine into your own life as well. Let me know in the comments what you do to lift your spirits and keep your life joy-filled. Or if you're an empty nester, let me know if you took up a new hobby or what changed for you after your kids left home. It's okay, Fred. Go ahead. I don't mind you walking through my campsite. I have taken up RVing, and in this trip, I share with you the 5 things I wish I had done differently on my second RV camping trip. My lessons learned. This was a last-minute decision to go camping. I decided to do this on a Wednesday night, and I was running around, getting my clothes packed up, preparing my laptop and whatever I needed to allow myself to be able to work from the campground. And I mean, it just got later and later, and I lost sunlight, and I arrived at this campground in the dark. So, lesson number 1, what I would like to do differently next time is arrive while it is light out. It is not fun to arrive to a campsite in the dark. I was so concerned about disturbing the neighbors that I tried to, and I managed to, back up my travel trailer into the campsite without my headlights on. So that was challenging. Let me know in the comments if you have ever had an experience like this. So lesson number 2 is to help me put lesson number 1 into practice. So that is to have everything restocked in the camper from one trip to the next. So after camping trip number 1, I did wash all the bedding and restocked it into the travel trailer. But you know what? Going forward, I'm going to do that with the clothing too. So I'm going to go ahead and keep a set of RV travel trailer clothing in the camper at all times. I'm going to keep a second set of shampoo, conditioner, facial cleanser, moisturizer in the camper. I'm going to keep camper specific towels in the camper. I'm just going to have that well stocked and just ready to go so that when I do decide last minute that, I'm spontaneously feeling like just hitting the road and going to stay somewhere out in nature to maybe make the rest of my work week fun, or for whatever reason, maybe I just need to be surrounded by some peace and some beauty, that camper is going to be ready to go. For lesson number 3, I'm going to go ahead and fill my fresh water tank before I leave home, just in case I do arrive after dark to a campsite that does not have the water hookup connection at the campsite itself, and it's dark and I'm trying to drive around a campground looking for the water filling station and, trying to fill my fresh water tank in the middle of the night. I don't want to be caught in that situation again, and I just don't see that the added water weight is going to cut too much into the gas mileage. I had thought at one point that maybe I would not make full use of the bathroom in my travel trailer. Like maybe I would not shower in it, and maybe I would only go number one in the bathroom. But on this particular camping trip, I got caught in a rain shower, a pretty big rainstorm. And so that brings me to lesson number 4. I've decided that I would go ahead and make full use of the features of my travel trailer. So I decided that I am showering and just making full use of that bathroom, and it just really made my experience so much more enjoyable, and I was able to just watch that rain come pouring down, and just it felt relaxing, and I didn't have to get wet. This brings me to lesson number 5. I have a dog, and in this rainy camping experience, my dog got pretty dirty and wet, and I was not prepared. So maybe you would have thought of this ahead of time, but for me, I did not have a separate towel for my dog or a separate blanket that I could use to cover my seating and cover my sleeping area and be able to lay a dirty, wet dog down and protect my clean bedding. So lesson number 5 is to be prepared to have your dog get dirty. And here comes the sun. My campsite had a path straight down to the river. And right there from the campsite, if you do have a fishing license, you can just go ahead and fish from right there. And this river is very shallow, so you can also wade down to the sandbars that are out in the middle and just sit there and chill out in the middle of the sandbar. And this was Louisville State Recreation Area outside of Louisville, Nebraska, population 1,357 people. This is campsite 11 in the first come, first serve loop of campsites for RVs. This was $30 per night for electric plus. So we had 30 amp, 50 amp available to us, and there was a nearby shower house and also flushable toilets. In addition to the $30 per night campsite fee, there is a park entrance fee to all Nebraska state parks. The park entrance fee for non-residents is $12 daily, or there is an annual entrance pass for $61 a year. For Nebraska residents, the daily permit entrance fee is $7 per day, or you can purchase a resident annual park pass for $35 a year.